Yo, what's the word, YouTube? It's your boy Cali DF. And look, we back with another banger, bro. And look what we gotta do, what we gotta talk about today. Look what we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about the greatest of all time. The GOAT. The man, the myth, the legend, LeBron James, okay? And if you feel like he's not the greatest of all time, bro, look, you tweaking, you tripping. You need to go ahead and go get your screws checked, bro. Cause look, bro, what in the Stranger Things? All right, boom. So look, we gonna talk about LeBron James and how this is the greatest player of all time. And if there was somebody who can make sure the Rise affiliation never loses another rep boost, it'll be this man. It'll be this man. But look, this is what we gotta talk about. This building right here is very interesting in 2K25, okay? This building right here, as you can see, it is a LeBron James dedicated building. We got all the teams he's been with to his accomplishments. But it's the side of the building. It's the side of the building that made me think, like, which version of LeBron James is actually the toughest? Which version of LeBron James is actually the best? You know, and it's crazy to say that because we're talking about one man. You know, we're not talking about 4 different men. We're not talking about 5 different men. We're not talking about a team. We're talking about one man, the scoring king. 40,000 points, which is a lot more now. Speaking of that, but he's coming home. If you know, you know. But we gotta talk about this LeBron right here. You know, this mad looking motherfucker right here. You know, this is the guy who made me fall in love with basketball. You know, the most exciting player I've ever watched. You know, he was the best at everything. I mimicked my game after him. And when you think of LeBron, you know, you think of GOAT. So that's exactly what I did. You know, I mean, my build, the greatest of all time. Splitting defense, getting to the goal, dunking the ball, okay? I don't need a guard sitting me up. I'm 6'8", but I can still dribble. Getting a defender behind me, that's a crap. You can't defend it. Okay, he can do everything, including playing defense. Okay, getting the steal. What does LeBron do? Finishes the break, dunking the ball. You're not stopping that. He's a train coming through. You know, and if there was somebody who can make sure that the Rise affiliation never loses to the bum elite affiliation ever again for the rep boost, it'll be this man. This man, 2009, 2010, LeBron James. Let me show you how to make this build. Let's get it. Hey, so boom, here we are. And before we start, I already know people gonna be like, LeBron can't do this, but LeBron can't do that. LeBron, oh, shut up. Nigga, you know why? Because y'all don't know, LeBron James is the greatest player in the world. He can do whatever, okay? He can do anything he want to do with any attribute because he's LeBron James, all right? So boom, we gonna start with the close shot. 72 close shot. Like I said last game, bro, I don't do a lot of shot closing. So I'm not gonna be sitting there doing a lot of close shots because shot close is not what I'm trying to do. All right, 70 driving layup, good enough when you big build. We're not trying to go to the goal and layup. We dunking the ball, which brings us to the 89 driving dunk. Now, the cap breakers makes this build unguardable, okay? 89 is still good enough because you get the silver poster. And look. Like I said in my last video, the aerial wizard, bro, it's the craziest badge in this game, okay? And that's gonna be with the 72 standing dunk. 72 standing dunk is way past good enough to get standing dunks on this game with the build that's not going to get contact standing dunk. You know what I mean? That's good enough. 59 post control. LeBron James is in the post a lot, okay? But when you're 6'8", 240 pounds in 2K25, you do not need a high post score to score the ball. So a 59 is good enough to get your drop steps and get your spin-offs as a 6'8 LeBron, all right? 87 mid-range. That's going to get you the silver dead-eye, silver set shot, silver shifty. Bro, you're 6'8". You do realize that, right? You're 6'8", 240 pounds. How are you able to shoot like a guard, but you're 6'8"? Makes no sense, right? All right, 82 three-pointer. You really can shoot on this game with like a 70-something three. So an 82 is way past good enough. When I'm saying I can shoot from anywhere, bro, I can shoot from anywhere on the court with this build. Just like LeBron James. Even though LeBron James is going to get to that goal anytime he wants, LeBron will shoot a 3 from anywhere, okay? Free throw, I don't really go to rec and none of that, so 62 free throw is gonna have to do, okay? Y'all can go ahead and dibble and dabble with it how y'all want if y'all play rec, but me personally, this is a park build, okay? 2s, 3s, even the 1s. Alright, so boom, pass sack. 71 pass sack in the park is way good enough for a 6'8 build. Yes, LeBron James probably has a way higher pass sack, okay? I know how to pass the ball. If you know how to pass the ball in 2K25, you do not need a high pass sack. Okay, lanes are broken. Since season 1, the lanes don't even work like that no more. So throw the ball, 50 ball handle, 50 pass sack, throw the ball full court and watch it gets there, okay? 80 ball handle on a 6'8 build. This is how I'm moving. This is why I be moving on this build. An 80 ball handle, 6'8", 240 pounds. Nah, OD, son, OD. Okay, speed with ball is 75. That's gonna get you a silver lightning launch. That's gonna get you all the animations you need in order, I think it's the Zion. I think you use the Zion. I think you get all these other drill moves with a 75. All right, so boom. Interior defense is a 70. I get snatch blocks on this build. Off-ball pass, gold, and a bronze paint patroller, I get snatch blocks. Bro, I'm snatching that shit out the air on this build. I'm walling up. I'm not trying to jump out with everybody. If you sit there and wall up on any build, you're gonna get a stop. 82 perimeter defense. Bro, you mean to tell me LeBron James is also a lock? Yes, the fuck he is. Even though he hasn't won Defensive Players of the Year, he is a lockdown. He is the best defender on the court. 82 perimeter defense is good enough. You get the silver challenger. You get the bronze on ball, the bronze pick dollager, bronze movable forcer, gold off ball pass. Bro, like I'm telling you, you can literally sit lock on this build and play lock on a 6'8". 85 still. You get the silver glove and the gold interceptor. I get unlimited lanes in this build. Unlimited steals. Ever since season 1, patch 1, steals are not crazy and like OP. So why go get a 99 steal? Why get a high steal when you can do what you gotta do with an 85? Save your attributes, be smart. All right, block, 78 block. Again, like I said, I'm snatching that shit out the air. I'm LeBron James. Blocked by James. That's what we're doing. Because you get the silver high fly denier, you get the bronze paint patroller, and you get the bronze pogo stick. Now, boing, boing. I'm jumping, nigga. Everything. I'm jumping out everything. I'm blocking everything. Athletic as hell. Athletic as hell. You get the 80 offensive rebound. LeBron James is a rebounder. Like, in my opinion, LeBron James could have every title under his belt if he wanted to. If he didn't care about certain shit, he could, because he could definitely be a rebounding champion. He's 6'8" with the vertical out of this world, okay? 80 offensive rebounds is crazy. You can play center on this build. You snagging footers on this build. 75 defensive rebound, look, box out. You get the silver rebound chaser, silver box out beast. You're 6'8", 240 pounds. Box out, get that rebound, okay? Stop jumping. You have to have a certain type of skill to play builds in this game. You cannot just go out there and just expect animation, okay? Have skill, box out, play the rebound. All right, an 80 speed on a 6'8", 240 pound small forward. Like what they say, bro, a freight train running. Like, it literally looks like a train running down the court. Don't get in front, he's moving you off the way every time. 71 agility. Agility definitely ties into this game on defense and running up and down the court. And I'm telling you, having a 71 on the 6'8", you don't need anything higher. I'm running, keeping up with guards on this build. When I get the ball and I do my push-out dribble, I'm gone. Can't nobody keep up with me. Just like the real LeBron James. We got the 74 strength, all right? When I say you're 6'8", 240 pounds, you good. I'm telling you, that 6'8", 240 pounds, but the 74 strength, they're moving everybody out the way. Bronze physical finisher, okay? You got gold strong handles. You got box out beast, okay? You got a movable forcer. You got all the badges you need. All of them. Hold on. This is where it separates. Hold on. This is where it separates. 82 vertical on a 6'8", 240 pound build. Okay? That's how you get the silver posterize. That's how you get the area whiz. That's how you get all these badges that tie in to make you a high flying fast build. This is how you do it, okay? You go ahead and continue, okay? And this is what you go. You'll get the shades of Shane Battier, Paul George, and who the fuck is a Herbert Jones? It don't matter because you get the shades of a Lecali James. Okay? Lecali Bron James. That's what you get. You get a shot creating 3-level threat. I feel like every good build has his name on 2K25, but this is gonna get the shades of a Lecali. This is what it is, the shades of Lecali. Don't mind the shades. And so boom, here we go at the cap breakers. All right, so look, that 89 driving dunk literally becomes a 94 driving dunk. And y'all don't know how crazy that is on a 6'8" build, but a 94 driver dunk, you're getting every poster you want. Just go with time to dunk right, you're good. You're gonna move it to an 89 midi, 85 ball handle. 85 ball handle on that. What? 85 ball handle on a LeBron James build? 6'8", 240? I know guards don't even have a 85 ball handle. That shit is crazy. All right, so boom. You're gonna go ahead and put it on a 82 speed, just because, help out LeBron James. He's 240. Help the nigga, help him. All right, and put it on 80. Put a little one on vertical. If you don't believe that the 85 ball handle is good enough on a 6'8", 240 pound build, or the 94 driving dunk is good enough, Let me show y'all the animations right quick, man. Hold up, let's take a look at these animations, man. Let's get it. All right, so boom, look. So here goes the animations for your godly, amazing, glorious 6'8" LeBron James build, okay? We're gonna start with the playmaking move because I feel like that's the most important. So we're gonna start with the Zion dribble style, bro. If you're over 6'6", the Zion dribble style is the best dribble style in the game. All right, signature size up for Tracy McGrady, bro. When I say that the signature size up Tracy McGrady is literally the glitchiest move for any tall build that can dribble, believe me. If y'all want the dribble tip, man, y'all just let me know. Comment down below and let me know. Okay, we got the regular breakdown combo, KD. If you a tall ISO build, you know the nose, man. All right, the aggressive breakdown is D-Book. Okay, you should be running this on every guard, every center, every build that can get this. If you can get this animation, equip it. All right, escape is Jimmy. All right, combo moves is pro. You know you get a little glitchy. You know you be seeing a little glitchy little to a two dribble. I be doing right hand, left hand. It's the pro. All right, Austin Reeves crossover. I do not push cross. But when I'm coming up that court, I might hit a little crossover, bro. I might. All right, Kawhi behind the back. I guess you could kind of say it's like the Trae Young, okay? It's something like that. To get this, create the separation, bro. Create some separation. All right, boom. The spin move. Really don't do it, man. I really don't do the spin move. Fucking Steve Nash, I guess. All right, Tyrese Hezzy. This is my most important move. Most important move on any build I use is I spam this to get open. I spam this to look like I can dribble. I spam the Tyrese Hezzy. What the hell, Harry Burton? You know? That shit worked. And if y'all want the dribble tough, man, let me know. All right, boom, step back, Zach LaVine. I don't really just spam step backs, but the Crescent separation, I feel like that's it. All right, Kobe Bryant triple. What the fuck? All right, the Kobe Bryant triple threat style, bro. Glitchy as hell. It moves people around. Like you can literally double dribble out of this. That's how glitchy it is. The double dribble out of this. All right, I don't care about park flashy. I'm not flashy parking. All right, motion style, Alex Caruso. I don't know why, but Alex Caruso got one of the fastest motion styles in the game. Like the little dude is fast, ball hitting dude is fast. He runs, he plays defense. It's great. All right, post hot shot, D-Book. I really don't use it much, but that shit sound tough, right? Post hot shot, D-Book. All right, post hook, normal. I got this from past 2Ks, bro. Like I tried to be a post scorer, bro. Shout out to my boy Post Drew. I try to be a post scorer, but it ain't for me. You know why? Because I like to do other shit. All right, boom. The post fade is pro. Hop jumper, Andrew Wiggins. Y'all boys like the Rory slide on the guards. If you equip Andrew Wiggins on a tall build, you will be able to Rory slide. Rory slide, okay? Spin jumper, normal. The dribble pull-up is pro too. I feel like everybody runs pro too. Me personally, I cannot fade. Ask anybody. I can dribble, I can shoot, I can dunk, I can do everything under the goal except for fade. I could be next to the goal and fade, and it's gonna airball. All right, I don't get it. 2K just won't let me fade. Go-to shot KD. Man, if y'all know, y'all know. Y'all know. All right, and this is for your jump shots over builds over 6'8", okay? We got the Tracy McGrady, the Baluba, the Charles Bassey, and then we gonna do, okay, we gonna do halfway between push and release, and I do mean half. And it matters. I'm telling you it matters. And if you wanna, if you wanna touch on why it matters, let me know, bro. Let me know. All right. And we're not gonna go all the way up. We're not gonna do 4 out of 4. We're gonna do 3 out of 4 speed. I feel like 4 out of 4 is too fast. I feel like 3 out of 4 is the perfect spot for your jump shot. And we go 70-30 blending. And I'm telling you, this jump shot's gonna work. It is. As y'all can see from the clips, this jump shot works on LeBron James. All right, so boom, we're gonna start with the contact dunks for the 2-foot moving dunks. All right, all I have equipped is the pro. That's all I have is the pro contact dunks. And then we're gonna go to the 2 feet. Again, pro contact dunks. I'm telling you, bro, on this 6'8", 240-pound build, you are gonna go to the goal and you are gonna punish anybody under the goal, okay? Boom. We're gonna have the regular standing dunks. You have the regular, okay? And then you're gonna have the rim pulls. That's all you're gonna do, okay? Regular and rim pulls. But this is where it gets crazy, man. Crazy, okay? You wanna have the LeBron James dunk package. But that's not it. That's not what makes this build crazy, bro. This right here, this Russell Westbrook dunk package, is gonna have you doing some of the most craziest dunks, blind dunks in the game. And if you are, if you like me and you like, dunking and you know about, 2K21, 2K20, you're gonna get walk-offs with this Westbrook animation. You imagine getting walk-offs on a 6'8", 240-pound LeBron James build. Yeah, these are the best dunk animations in the game. And then you're gonna go ahead and get the elite alley-oops, okay? And then you get the elite contact dunks. When I say the elite contact dunk, I'm going to equip that. What the fuck? Okay, once you got the elite contact dunk lobs, bro, it's so OP. You're gonna catch lobs everywhere. As long as your teammates know how to throw the ball and see you run up the court and they fuck with you, your teammates fuck with you, and your teammates want you to go ahead and get clips, bro, go ahead and get clips and do what you do, okay? You know, I'm gonna be the first to say, you know, if you're on a big build trying to ISO and dribble, it does take a little skill, okay? It's not just going left, right. You don't have the fastest animations. You don't. You're not gonna be running around the court. You're gonna have to need a bag, all right? And LeBron James, you know, he's not the fastest dribbler. Okay, he's not. But guess what? LeBron James will get you up there at the top of the key, and he'll ISO the shit out you and get a bucket. And that's what I'm known for, okay? I'm not the best dribbler on 2K25, but guess what? Lecali DF is known for ISO. He is known for getting his opponent at the top of the key and putting you in a blender and getting a bucket, okay? And if some of the moves I do on any of these clips, you know, anything I do, bro, let me know. And I'll drop a little dribble tuck for y'all, man. But shit, you know, I guess that's it, bro. 2009, 2010, LeBron James, you know, one of the most exciting people I've ever watched. Made me fall in love with basketball. I guarantee you, bro, we will never lose another rep boost to the elite if we just had, you know, 30 of these bills in the park. 30 of these bills in the park, we'll never lose, you know? Man, look, if y'all enjoyed this video and y'all find it helpful and shit, if you're like, okay, can't move a little bit, man, go ahead and do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel. You know, Lecali DF be working. I'll be going live on Twitch every single day. You know, I post on TikTok every single day. And DF in this bit, you know what I mean? Like, DF is definitely working. Shout out DF, shout out to all my boys, and until next time, man, peace.